Somehow it's already 3 pm, yet you are still working on the same task you started first thing in the morning. Your to-do list piling up, you are behind your schedule, and now it's time for video conference. We all have been in this kind of situation many times. Despite our best efforts to organize our time, we still find it hard to keep things under control. So instead of creating endless tasks, take some time to identify the root cause of your time management problem. What are you doing wrong? Where is your time slipping away? The truth is that time waits for no one. If you want to accomplish more, you should learn to keep up with the time. Irrespective of the direction, you need to develop a range of strategies to help your time management. Time management enables you to work smarter, not harder, so that you can get more done in less time. Think through the day and put the things you want to get done. You have 24 hours in every day, out of which 8 hours you spend sleeping every night, and another 8 hours would be dedicated to working. If you are spending more than 8 hours at work every day, you are doing it wrong. You should learn how to schedule your time efficiently so that the work can be completed in allotted time. If you are creating a schedule that only you will follow, it may be little easier than is to create a schedule that works for everybody. If you have team members who participate on multiple teams, it can be more difficult. As part of the session, I'll share my experience to you to guide you on how to schedule your time. This session includes real-world examples and case studies that would help you to connect, visualize, and reflect. This session includes the topics like the importance of scheduling, how to schedule your time, dealing with deadlines, tackling large tasks, setting undisturbed time, making most of the meeting, using journey time effectively. Question you need to ask yourself: what you will be doing better? I am sure at the end of the session you are able to understand the importance and how to schedule your time, tackling and managing deadlines, making most of the meeting and effective use of travel time, how to set undisturbed time, the importance of scheduling. Scheduling is the art of planning your activities so that you can achieve your goals and priorities in the time available. When it is done effectively, it helps you to understand what you can realistically achieve with your time. Make sure you have enough time for essential tasks. Add contingency time for the unexpected. Avoid taking more than you can handle. Work steadily towards your personal and career goals. Have enough time for family and friends, exercise and hobbies. Achieve a good work-life balance. Time is one resource that we cannot buy, but we often waste time to use it ineffectively. If you want to be productive, you must embrace the power of scheduling your time. You have two main tools that help you to do this: your to-do list and your calendar. Your to-do list is the place where you define and organize what you are going to do. Your calendar is used to identify when you are going to do things and how much time needed to complete them. How to schedule your time. Set a regular time to do your scheduling. For example, at start of every week or a month. There are several different tools you can choose from. A simple and easy way to keep a schedule is to use pen and paper, organizing your time using a weekly planner. Or you can also use apps and software such as Google Calendar, Microsoft Outlook. Choose a scheduling tool that suits your situation, the current structure of your job, The most important thing when choosing your planner is you should allow to view an appropriate period, day, week, or month in the level of details you need. Once you have decided which tool you want to use, prepare your schedule in the following way. Step 1. Identify available time. Step 2. Schedule the essential actions. Step 3. Schedule high priority activities. Step 4. Schedule contingency time. Step 5. Schedule open time. Step 6. Analyze your activities. The truth is that a good daily schedule is a blueprint for a successful life. Knowing what you're doing creates a sense of purpose, meaning, and focus. It helps you to stay motivated and effectively manage your time. Dealing with deadlines. If you find yourself struggling with distractions when working to deadlines, you're not alone. Here are some tips to help you to keep you focused and to increase your productivity. First, create an ideal workspace. Create a workspace that is pleasing to mind as it is to body. That usually means a clean surface, a sturdy chair, and all the right resources at your fingertips. That is a kind of space to be in when you're trying to meet deadlines that matters. Second, make a manageable to-do list and stick to it. Create a to-do list, then commit to completing it. There are 2 steps process to help you to tackle to-do list. Step 1. Use ABCDE method to complete the to-do list. Prioritize each item by A. Work that must be complete within the next day so as to avoid consequences. B. Work that should be done but is not time sensitive. C. Work that would be nice to finish but not urgent. D. Work that can be delegated. E. Work that can be eliminated. Step 2. Pick one big thing or 2 small things to complete each day. Set yourself up to for success by tackling 1 or 2 items. It is realistic and manageable. Plus, you will have the satisfaction of crossing them off. Third, map your day. Use that knowledge to fuel your productivity by mapping out your day, hours by hour. You will be less likely to waste time. Make sure to schedule work breaks throughout the day to clear your head and fuel your body. 4. Build in time for crisis. You may wake up with a sore throat. Due to family emergency, they need you right away, or your computer completely malfunctions. There are countless ways that life can get you in the way to your to-do list. That is why it is critical to building time for crisis. 5. Get the worst done first. Have you ever heard the expression, eat the frog? It refers to the act of tackling the hardest task on your list first. So, your energy is not depleted by the day leading up to it. You can boast on your sense of accomplishment for hours, and everything you do after that will be easy. 6. Avoid multitasking. The fact is, some researchers suggest that multitasking can reduce productivity by 40%. This is the last thing you need when you are struggling to meet deadlines. To be truly productive, devote all your attention to one task at a time. You will be more focused and will work smarter and more effectively. 7. Ditch social media. When you're working on deadlines, we hop on social media for the right reasons, but invariably we stay for all the wrong ones. If you are not ready to take that leap, at least disable notification or put your phone do not disturb mode. When you are working on deadlines, that requires your complete focus. 8. Break down every project to make it more manageable. Challenge of meeting tough deadlines is often compounded when we feel overwhelmed by the scope of the work. To make it easier on yourself by breaking down the big project into more manageable steps. Each step should be small enough that you can fit into your day. 9. Understand your productivity rhythms. When you are aware of the time of the day when you are most efficient, you can start building your to-do items around it. What I have learned for me is that early morning brain is my best brain. I think better in the morning and work twice as fast. Next time you create your to-do list, make sure you schedule the items that require most focus and your most productive time of the day. 10. Delegate. Too many deadlines and few hours in a day. Have you considered that you do not have to be the one to do all of them? Successful entrepreneurs know that delegation is the key to getting to the next level. 11. Use a calendar to track deadlines and schedule productivity. Most projects will span across multiple days. Using a weekly or monthly calendar will help you to schedule time every day to meet distant deadlines. Some people even add their to-do list and hour by hour plan for the day into their calendar. 12. Find a deadline accountability partner. Your client is not your deadline accountability partner. They want to hand off the project to you and forget about it. A deadline accountability partner can be another freelancer, a friend or a family member, or even a virtual assistant. 13. Overcome distractions and meet deadlines. When your livelihood rests on your ability to deliver under tight deadlines, it is imperative that you find strategies to keep you organized and focused. It may be helpful to avoid thinking of the work deadlines as dreaded dates on your calendar. Instead, look forward to meeting them. Each one represents a satisfied client, an invoice on its way, and closure of the tough but satisfying project. Tackling large tasks. Large task appears daunting and can lead to inactivity simply because you do not know where to start. For example, you got a big project that has been sitting on your action plan for months. Do you keep looking at the plan feeling guilty that you're not started but not sure how to kick off? I strongly recommend the following steps. Brain dump everything that needs to be done. Create a map of the task. Break each task down into less than 1.5 hour task. Go public with your plan. Schedule a morning power hour. Track progress. Reinforce goals. I also recommend the following tips for getting the big projects done. Write your progress down. Outsource the repetitive tasks. Ditch perfection. Ban new ideas. Create a flexible deadline. Setting undisturbed time. Certain things you need undivided attention, and you should set aside uninterrupted time to do those things. Many people achieve this by finding another quieter place to work, but there are several other ways to prevent interruptions by organizing exclusive time. Have time when you are not to be disturbed, and tell people which are which. Set your answering machine to take messages. This gives you space to get the essential work done. You can deal with the messages one after another at later point of time. Install a whiteboard with a waterproof pen in your bathroom so that you can write the plan in peace. Keep a notebook beside your bed. How many times an important thought occurs when you're the most relaxed? Making most of the meetings. How often you have said emerging from the meeting, that meeting was completely waste of time. For example, a regular weekly meeting may have become a white elephant without anyone noticing. But meeting need not be waste of time. So, if you take charge of any, make sure you know why anyone needs to be in meeting rather than sending a memo or a telephone. Who should attend and why? What precise topics you will be discussing? What you want to achieve from the meeting? To be productive, every person attending should know this meeting in advance of the meeting. If a good deal of your time is taken by attending the meeting, make sure you know the purpose of the meeting, your role in it, what you are required to do after it. If you do not know these three things, question why you are going for the meeting in the first place. The question whether you need to be present for the whole meeting or simply be there to make your contribution and learn the rest from the minutes of the meeting. There are circumstances when a face to face meeting is necessary, which is part of the business. For example, when the situation is so involved that evaluating body language will be as important as the verbal communication. When you have not met them before, when you need to consult about the document or work with certain equipment. Otherwise, it could be more beneficial on telephone, fax, or set up a teleconference facilities. Using journey time effectively. Making a journey is often related to attending a meeting and has equal potential in time wasting activities. Always question the purpose of making a journey. If you like to travel on a business or you're faced with a journey, make most of this dead time. Take a PC or a personal organizer with you and do some work. Use a dictaphone quietly and discreetly to deal with correspondence. Travel with a colleague, but be careful about how much detail you reveal. Clear out your briefcase, making sure you take your litter back to the office shredder. Dig out the receipts from your pocket, wallets, and briefcase and collect them for expense claims. Listen to management tapes, a talking book, or take a language course. Think about strategy, formulate plans, and take notes for the future reference. Read those things you have meant to read for ages. Let me share a case study on scheduling time for one of the leading well-known FMG manager. FMG manager of a leading FMG company has approached us to resolve their scheduling problem. The challenge for us to automate the scheduling outbound logistics planning from warehouse to customer, which is currently being done manually. This manual planning leads to suboptimal routes, which leads to more number of trucks, higher cost, delayed deliveries caused by difficulties associated with manual planning. After understanding the problem, we have successfully developed a tool to get optimized fleet and routes for delivering orders on daily basis. This scheduling tool helps the FMG manager by reducing the transport cost, improved service levels, and better control of operations. Question you need to ask yourself. What questions do you need to ask yourself before you start scheduling your time? Think about how you can schedule time and answer these questions. Am I meeting my deadlines? Have I broken down the large task into small parts? Have I got the methods of setting aside uninterrupted time to get the important things completed? Am I getting the best out of the meetings I attend? Are all my journeys necessary? Do I plan how I'll use my time when I make a long distance journey? Am I scheduling my activities efficiently and making the best use of the time I have at my disposal? what you will be doing better. What you will be doing better for scheduling your time. You meet deadlines by imposing your own. You use several positive ways to have uninterrupted time. You tackle large tasks by breaking them down into manageable chunks. You get more out of the meetings you choose to attend. You plan what work to do when you make a journey. You complete your activities within the given time frame. Before I end this session on scheduling your time, let me summarize what I have described in this session. If you can schedule time for your work in a way that allows you to get the things done, you will be more able to meet your deadlines. You will have set aside the time you do what you need to do, and you will find what you have made time to do all sort of things you have never had time for. By deliberately working to the self-imposed time limits, which prevents time overrunning and leaking into the time allocated to something else. You will also feel more confident that you are better at making time work for you rather than being overtaken by it. This assures you that you oversee your working life and that you can achieve the endless number of things required of you on time. Thanks for watching this video. Please share your thoughts and comments. I look forward meeting you on third session on the ways of saving time.
If you like this video, please do not forget to press the like button, hit subscribe and notification button, and also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn and Twitter to get the latest updates on our eOnline Verse channel.